Hello friends, this is Dr. Banerjee from History Series. This is the topic has been taken from SYBA CBCS pattern 2020-21 Savitribai Phule Pune University G2 Unit 1 Sources and Rise of the Maratha Power Literary Sources Marathi. The Marathi sources of the history of Marathas. The history of Marathas can be best studied with the help of first-hand source material like Bakhars, state papers, court histories, chronicles, and accounts of contemporary travelers who came to India and made observations of Maharashtra during the period of Marathas. The Maratha scholars and historians had worked hard to construct the history of the land and people of Maharashtra. Among such scholars, people like Kashina Sane, Rajwade, Khare and Parasnis were well-known luminaries in this field of history writing of Maratha. Kashina Sane published a mass of original material like Bakhars, Sanas, letters and other state papers in his journal Kavya Itihas Sangraha for more 11 years during the 19th century. The contributions of Bharat Itihas Sangshodhan Mandal, Pune has helped immensely in this matter. In 1910, Rajwade founded this institution and began to publish several reports and journals in Marathi. They are considered as an important source material of the study of Maharashtra and study of Maratha history. Historians like Thakore, Rawlinson, Patwardhan and many other Indian and Western historians tried their level best to amass the source material of Maratha history. Marathi sources Bakhar. Several official papers, diaries, accounts, shakavalis and various tables are found which form an important source material of Maratha history. Among all those sources, Bakhar is the most important part. The Bakhar has proved useful and it made itself important document in the construction of Maratha history. Bakhar is a form of historical narrative written in Marathi prose. Bakhars are one of the earliest genres of medieval Marathi literature. More than 200 Bakhars were written in the 17th to 19th centuries, the most important of them chronicling the deeds of the Maratha ruler Shivaji. The Bakhar is also called as biography of eminent statesmen of the Maratha period. Such eminent persons only ordered to write Bakhars, which naturally became little more eulogy of these people. V.K. Rajwade and S.N. Joshi say that Bakhars are written in Modi script of Marathi language after the period of Yadavs. Shabhashad Bakhar. Sri Shiva Prabhuji Charita, better known as Shabhashad Bakhar, is a Marathi language biography. Chhatrapati Shivaji, the founder of the Maratha Empire. It is also written in Modi Lipi. It was written by Krishnaji Anand Shabhashad, a minister of Chhatrapati Rajaram, Chhatrapati Shivaji's son, at Jinji. Jinji is also called Senji Fort, Tamil Nadu, at the court of Shivaji's son Rajaram in 1697. Krishnaji Anand Shabhashad has described the following events in detail. As the position of Maloji, the grandfather of Shivaji, circumstances during the time of birth of Shivaji, Shivaji's initial campaigns, the Afzal Khan episode, Shasta Khan's attack on Pune, Diler Khan, and siege of Purandhar, and Shivaji's visit to Agra. The writer has mentioned in it about the Kharkhanas functioning during the period of Shivaji, the Chandra Rao More incidents, Shiledars, Subedars, forts, their incomes and expenditure. There are also some subjective statements like Goddess Bhavani visited and blessed Chhatrapati Shivaji with a sword and Shivaji flew to heaven after his death. Despite these references, Shabasad has been one of the primary source materials of the history of Marathas. Chitnis Bakhar. शक करते छत्रपती श्री शिवाजी महाराज यांचे सप्त प्रकरणात्मक चरित्र, better known as Chitnis Bakhar, is the Marathi language biography of Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of Maratha Empire. It was written by Malhar Ramrao Chitnis, whose great-grandfather Balaji Avji held the position of Chitnis, that is the head clerk, under Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shahu II of Satara ordered Malhar Rao Ramrao Chitnis to write a Bakhar approximately 125 years after the death of Shivaji. King Shahu II of Satara, who died in 1808, but the work was completed after his death, that is during 1810 or 1811. Malhar Rao Ramrao Chitnis was a contemporary to Chhatrapati Shivaji. In this Bakhar, the writer has shed light on a genealogical order of the Bhosle dynasty, the birth of Rajaram, Chhatrapati Shivaji's infantry artillery, organization of army, Karnataka campaign, and his coronation ceremony of 1674. Although there are some lapses in the chronology of the events, this Bakhar has been a valuable source material of the history of Marathas. Chitragupta Bakhar. Chhatrapati Sambhaji of Kolhapur ordered Chitragupta to write this Bakhar during the period between 1760 and 1770. Chitragupta was in close relation with Balaji Avji, a Chitnis of Chhatrapati Shivaji. This Bakhar is much more similar to the Sabhashad Bakhar. It means Chitragupta elaborated the writings of Sabhashad and he also added some of his own information. The most important additional information mentioned in this Bakhar is of the duties of the secretariat officers in the Maratha administration. Shiva Digbijay Bakhar. Khando Ballal, the son of Balaji Avji, he is also popularly known as Balaji Avji. His full name is Ballal Avji Chitnis, was the Chitnis or the secretary of Chhatrapati Shivaji from 1658 to 1680, wrote Shiva Digbijay Bakhar in 1718. Khando Ballal was familiar with the Western literature, but the genealogy of Bhosle family, which he prepared on the basis of Mughal and Rajput sources, has proved inconsistent. Shivaji's campaign on Javali, Rajapur and Shasta Khan, the maternal uncle of Aurangzeb, is mentioned in this Bakhar. The contribution of Kayastha Prabhu to royal period and their heroism in various wars against the enemies of Shivaji is also mentioned. Kayastha Prabhu is the part of Prabhu communities. The Prabhu communities are a group of distinct Hindu castes found in Maharashtra. There are 4 such castes, all having different ritual and social status within the caste system of Maharashtra. They are Chandraseniya Kayasya Prabhu, Pathare Prabhu, Kanchole Prabhu, Bhatt Prabhu and Dhanvid Prabhu. Although the writer has used a highly Sanskritized and rich language, his references regarding Tanaji Malsure's visit to Hyderabad and Raja Jai Singh's death at Jaipur in 1667 are totally contrary with the truth. Shedgaonkar Bakhar. Although more than one writers have contributed towards the completion of the Shedgaonkar Bakhar, it gives reliable and consistent information about the royal period. This Bakhar mentions Sajjan Singh was the ancestor of Chhatrapati Shivaji, who came from Rajasthan and settled down in the Deccan. The Bakhar has also given detailed information of genealogy of Shivaji up to Chhatrapati Pratap Singh Bhosle of Satara. This Bakhar therefore has been treated as one of the important sources of Maratha history. Chandra Rao More Bakhar. This is one of the well-known Bakhars giving authentic information regarding the royal period of Marathas. This Bakhar deals with the battle of Rakshasagadi, kingdoms of Bijapur, Ahmednagar, process of assigning Watan of Jauli, and the title of Raja Chandra Rao More by Adil Shah, and the circumstances leading to Shivaji's campaign on Jauli in 1655. Shashti Bakhar. This is the Bakhar written about Chimaji Appa and his conquest of North Konkan. Chimaji Appa was the brother of Peshwa Bajirao I, who helped him to conquer the area. Chimaji Appa attacked Shastwar Salsette, that is also called Sashti, in 1737 and Basai in 1739 and brought that under the control of Marathas. This Bakhar deals with the way Chimaji attacked the places, the fall of Vasai fort, the manner in which Gangaji Naik, the lieutenant of Chimaji, helped him in these affairs, and the circumstances which led Chimaji to attack Shasti, which was then under the Portuguese control. The Peshwa Bakhar. It is said that Srinivas Daji, a well-wisher of the Peshwa family, ordered Krishnaji Sahoni to note down all important incidents of all Peshwas till the decline of the Marathas in 1818. Krishnaji Sahoni discharged his duties towards the Peshwa family with much love and caution in language and style in writing rather than caring to historicity. Shahu Bakhar. Govind Khanderao Chitnis, one of the close associates of Peshwa, has written this Bakhar. As this title suggests, the Bakhar deals with the problems and situation Shahu faced when he was in the Mughal court as prisoner with his mother. It is said that Aurangzeb called Shahu as Shah. Bhav Saheb Bakhar. It is said that Mahaji Shinde ordered to write this Bakhar as soon as the disaster of Panipat, that is the third Panipat, took place. Its author is unknown, though from its contents one may surmise that it was written by a clerk in the Shinde family who was present at the third battle of Panipat. It provides a wealth of information about the battle and the events proceeding in it, the Maratha Empire of North India. The Bhav Shevanchi Bakhar is unanimously regarded as the best both in literary style and attention to historical accuracy. It gives some detailed ideas about the existing socio-economic scenario of the Maratha country. the Shahano Kalmi Bakhar. This is the Bakhar written by unknown writer, but it was a part and parcel of the official records of Anno Datto, a Sachiv of Shivaji Maharaj. He was the officer who carried revenue survey of Konkan area under the guidance of Chhatrapati Shivaji. This Bakhar deals with all political events of the Marathas. After considering its originality, Chandorkar published it in his periodical Prabhat, is an important source of Maratha history. Rairi Rajgarh Bakhar. This is the Bakhar found at Rairi, Rajgarh. In 1811, Professor Sir Forrest Scott Waring translated it into English. Forrest Scott Waring says that this Bakhar is highly authentic. It deals with several events of the royal period as well as the Peshwa period. Justice Telang doubts about its English translation because of its inaccuracy and inadequacy of the language. Even then, this Bakhar has been an important source of the history of Marathas. The Raigad fort, formerly known as Rairi, was built by Chandraraoji More, the king of Javali, who was then seized by Shivaji Maharaj, who made it his capital in 1674 when he was crowned the king of a Maratha kingdom, which later developed into the Maratha Empire, eventually covering much of the western and central India. Tanjore Bakhar. There is one more Bakhar whose writer is not known. This is the Bakhar carved on the walls of the temple of Brihadeshwar of Tanjore. Raja Sarfoji Bhosle of Tanjore Maratha branch had ordered to write the Bakhar. This Bakhar covers and deals with each event of this ruling family. V.K. Rajwade and G.S. Sardesai substantiated the importance and originality of this Bakhar. Rajwade published the Bakhar in Marathi periodical Prabhat. Hence, this is also one of the sources of the history of Marathas. Sarfoji II Bhosle, also spelled as Sarbhoji II Bhosle, was the last ruler of the Bhosle dynasty of the Maratha Principality of Tanjore. Shakavalis. There are several Shakavalis available of Maratha period. They are treated as important source material of the history of Marathas. These Shakavalis give references regarding the political conditions in Maharashtra before the birth of Shivaji, his life, important events during the life of Shivaji as his campaign on Jauli, Afzal Khan episode, his administration and his policy towards his people. Jere Sakavali or Jere chronology is a bare record of events with dates covering the period from 1618 to 1697 AD kept by the Jere Deshmukhs of village Kari located near Bhor in Pune district. It is known to be the valuable source for the political history of the formative period of Maratha Empire. Jede Shakavali describes the activities of Jede family only, hence it is the history of Jede family. As Jede Shakavali, there is one more document which was written during the period of the Marathas, that is called Genealogical Table. This also describes the family history and the achievements of the eminent members of the family. Even this document talks about military career, political position and status as well as the property of the family. Naturally, the document can be used as an important source material of the history of Marathas. Official files and diaries. The official source of Maratha history is the administrative record, which was prepared during the course of administrative functioning. They were written daily in office only. They give exact picture of wars, campaigns moved, soldiers killed, strategies undertaken, judgments delivered, and the area brought under control during these campaigns. This is with the historian to interpret those facts and build the history of Marathas. In the left-hand side of the video, there is a letter shown by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The source is from Maharashtra State Archives. So now we come to know the answer of this question, that what is Bakhar and why the Sabhashat Bakhar is called an important source material of the history of Marathas. And we can also attempt the question, they explain the Marathi sources of the history of Marathas. That's it for now. Till my next topic. Thanks for watching. Please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you.